beautiful gems. It's super exciting to be back talking to y'all and bringing you another Emmy Gem of right now. It's been an interesting past few months as I develop my placenta, and that taking all of my energy from me. But now I'm entering the second trimester and I feel so much better. I feel like so much more of myself now, and I am ready to keep working on everything that I was working on prior to being hit by placenta building. So my Emmy Gem of right now is embracing changes. And what better way to explain that than by me putting myself as an example now that I'm going to be a mom for the first time, which I'm so excited about. I've always wanted to be a mom, and now finally my turn has come, and it feels amazing that it's finally happening. I am super excited and super extremely happy, and it's like this amazing thing where I feel that my life so far, like it just like came full circle and it completed itself, and now a new one is starting, and that is very exciting because I'm right now in a position where it's like all I can be is be excited for everything that's to come, because I have I am not trying to control anything, and I'm just like, okay, this is cool, this is exciting. And it's kind of like the Mayan calendar, when, well, supposedly it was in 2012, like December 12th, 2012, but as it turns out, because of errors in the Gregorian calendar that we have, the calculations were wrong, and actually the completion of that cycle for the Mayan calendar is June 18th of this year, so in a couple of days, which makes perfect sense, and it aligns to everything that's happening in the world, because that's exactly what the completion of that Mayan calendar symbolizes, is the end of an era to give start to a new one. And that's exactly what life feels like for me at the moment. And like my life has come drastically changed for the better, and is this excitement, like this feeling of such certainty in the uncertainty of it all. It just feels like everything that I've done and did prior to this moment was so meant to be, and that I led myself to the right places, the right situations, that everything that I did just made sense. And now it makes even more sense looking at everything back. And I just have this amazing excitement about whatever it is to come, because I know that I am the creator of my reality, that everything that I've created was and is amazing for my future. So now, like, adding this other amazing lives and everything that comes with it to it, it just makes it that much more exciting. And it's just like, I am so happy. I'm expectant of it to be amazing. And as in life, just like everything that's happening right now, it's like, it's part of that completion. We need to let go of the old, and so that we open up the space and the space for new energy to come in and like cleanse everything that was and is in low vibration around the planet and around humanity. So it's like the same thing. Now for me, as a mom, that I feel that was it. Like everything that I did up to this point in my life, it was like that cleansing of low vibrations, of low energies, of like a lot of self-discovery and a lot of self-transformation. And then I arrived at this moment or these moments that I'm experiencing right now, where I am literally building a human, and it feels exciting. It feels perfect. Like it feels so perfect. And really there are like no words. Our language is so limited in the way that we cannot fully express ourselves as soul beings in this planet with the languages that we have been given or that we have evolved, because they don't fully grasp what it truly is that we are feeling. Like that's why back in ancient Egypt, the way they didn't write things, they drew things, pictures, and like now we have emojis, and they are so much better at relating like what it is like that you're actually feeling than a word might be, because language in itself is limited. Very. I mean, I speak 3 and I still find that it's difficult for me to express myself like in regular conversation. Like I cannot fully tell you how I feel. Like right now I can tell you like, oh, it's exciting, it's I'm so happy, but it's way more than that. It's so much more than that. It's so much more deep, it's so much more profound, it's so much bigger, it's so much fulfilling, it's so much more grand and amazing. Like there's no word for it, really. And I just remember, this is actually like, and it's funny, ever since I'm a kid, like I've always been a very conscious person, and I always was a very conscious child. Always been able to see things in a different perspective, different ways that most people do. And as a kid, I remember I would have these conversations with myself. And then as I was like envisioning and imagining my life, which pretty much has happened, yeah, I pretty much have gone the way I told myself I would go as a kid. But one thing I remember telling myself as a kid, which is insane that I would be even having these conversations with myself then, was like, you won't fully feel fulfilled as a woman until you become a mom. And it's crazy, number one, that as a kid I would tell myself that. And then now that I'm in this position in present me, and I look back and remember that me telling myself that, it's like I was so right, because now it's like when I feel like I can take on the world, I am just so ready, like I can wait to have my baby with me, and then just, you know, like go about my life the same way I have been, but better, and with a beautiful soul that's coming to just make my life that much better. So all this to tell you that change is beautiful, and we are meant to always be changing, to always be shifting, to always be evolving. When we keep ourselves from that change, from that evolution, that's when we start having internal fights within ourselves, and that's when we start experiencing all these lower vibration feelings and emotions. When we embrace change, we open ourselves, we open our hearts to every possibility that is out there, and the possibilities are infinite. The universe is infinite, and so are you, because you're part of it. So if you keep yourself limited into whatever belief or whatever system, whatever label you are identifying yourself with, then you're only gonna be living life like this, right here, and you're keep going on that loop like that. And then the more and more you open up and embrace change, the more that is going to start to open up, until there is no freaking loop, until there's nothing to keep you around, like going around in circles within yourself, within your own mind, because you are actually the time just hit 222 on me. You're going to actually be able to open up your mind. You're going to expand yourself, which you are meant to in your human experience, and you're going to start allowing for the universe to actually bless you with all that the universe is, which is abundance and love and beautifulness and beauty and amazingness, divineness. You're gonna start to feel that and live your life that way. Like, even though the past, this my first trimester, I was building a placenta and I didn't have any energy, still what moved me, what was inside me, was this beautiful feeling that I know the universe lives inside me, and now double, because I have another soul that is there with me. And so that makes like two extreme powerful forces in one human body, that then is going to be two. And then, unconditional love itself is the only thing that expands. Everything else, especially when it comes from hate or fear, it doesn't. It gets stuck. And you can feel that in energy all the time. Like, if you have energy stuck in you, that's what it's going to be. You're going to feel whatever. You're going to get whatever illness, and that's what it's going to translate to. Whereas when you expand and you open yourself up and you expand your energy and you let it flow within you and outside of you and back to you, and just move with it and through it, and let it move in you and within you, and just embrace you and hug you and love you, that is going to be the imprint that every cell in your body is going to have, and it's going to allow you to keep expanding and to keep letting that energy flow, and to keep allowing beautiful things to come into your life, and to create whatever it is that you want to create. And I keep saying this in my stories, and I'll say it again, and I'll keep saying it. These are beautiful times that we are living. Don't let the distractions, the illusions of the man-made systems and world as we know it, to keep you from creating, to keep you from manifesting, to keep you from experiencing the life as you want, your life as you want it. So embrace change, be excited about change, and that's why I feel like these times are so exciting, because everyone now is put into this place of uncertainty, and thrown into, you have to go out there and, or you have to stay still inside and dive a little into what the unknown is. And then hopefully, well, not hopefully, it will happen. Collectively, that fear of the unknown would be reduced by a lot. And then you will see people taking more risks and living their lives out to the fullest without overthinking things, without worries, without, you know, the what ifs and like all that. But instead, like, just going for it and just making the decision and then taking the action and going for it. Find out what you want and take action every single day. Every single day. What do I want today? What do I want to accomplish? And take action. What do I want? And take action. And then little by little, that will be instilled in your soul, in your mind, in your subconscious mind, and that's who you'll be. Every day you'll be doing something that you want and taking action about it. So much love, my gems. And yes, embrace change. Love these times. Amazing 2020.